Hey YouTube, it's time for another Q&A. So I'm sitting down in this video, and I have a chair here and stuff. Chairs are cool. That's because I have a mic now, which is gonna be pretty fun. So hopefully the audio quality in this video is good. But yeah, now I'm just gonna get into the questions. You should get a mic. Okay. I guess I will. List Pyraminx, Cube, Megaminx, Clock, and Square One in order from least favorite to favorite. Okay, so Clock is definitely least favorite, and then I'm gonna have to go with Square One. I like it, but it's definitely far from my favorite. And then Cube, Megaminx, and Pyraminx. Megaminx is actually my third favorite event lately. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. Can you drink all your Maru lube now? No. Why? Will you ever get a different floppy cube, hoping it'll be better? Probably not. I mean, I've kind of lost hope on floppy cubes. I just don't really have much of an interest in it. What lube do you use for your cubes? So I only have 3 lubes, actually. Maru Lube, Weight 2 from the Cubicle, and Lubix. And I kind of use a combination of them. Weight 2 is probably my least favorite out of those, unless I use it in moderation. That's actually pretty nice. But yeah, those are my main lubes, but I don't know much about them. I just use whatever. How did you make your website? So I coded about 90% of it by hand, and then like the other 10% I had to look stuff up online for like help and stuff. I used HTML and CSS, which are 2 of the programming languages I know. They're used for web design, if you didn't know. I made it by hand. That doesn't mean you have to make a website by hand, if you were wondering about that. Like, there are a ton of services out there. But, I mean, I figured I know HTML and CSS, so why not give it a shot? Why is your name DGCubes? Well, because my name's Daniel Goodman, and Daniel Goodman Cubes. What would be your reaction if TPC started to call you a nub? Okay, she already does that. Can your right hand touch your right elbow and your left hand touch your left elbow? Okay, how is this even possible? I mean, I'm not even gonna try this because this is impossible. If anybody can do this, and same for, like, that's not possible. Were people in St. Thomas impressed with your cubing abilities? So for those of you who don't know, I went to St. Thomas for vacation over the summer, and there were like a couple people. I went on a boat at one point and I had a cube with me, and there were a few people on there who thought it was pretty cool, but there weren't really... I didn't cube much in public there, but yeah, I guess they thought it was cool. And my aunt lives there, that's the main reason we went, and so she thought that was cool, because she hasn't seen me cube for quite a while. Hi, Aunt Bonnie. What is the definition of nub, and who most fits this definition? The definition of nub, that's actually a really hard question to answer. I think it's not a noob. A noob is somebody who's actually new at cubing. But a nub is somebody who is not new at cubing. They've been doing it for a while and they're actually pretty fast, but they're really kinda newbie. I think the person who most fits this definition is, DerpyCuber. It's DerpyCuber. How did you meet DerpyCuber? So we happened to be at Yale Spring 2015, and he came up to me because our names are both Daniel. This was at the end of the competition, so I didn't even see him till the very end. He had won 2x2 at that competition, so I thought that was pretty cool. And somehow it came up which events, like, I liked, and I mentioned Pyraminx, and to quote him, he said, "Ew, Pyraminx." So, yeah, if you want to become my friend, just say, "Ew, Pyraminx" at a competition. No, just kidding, I really don't know why that worked. How many subscribers do you think you'll have by the end of 2016? Okay, that's really far away. That's actually a pretty tough question. Hopefully... Ideally, I would say, like, 20,000 would be really awesome, but I don't know if that's possible because I've kind of been, like, slowing down in subscriber count lately. I've still been getting subscribers, just not nearly as quickly as before, but maybe it'll start up again soon, hopefully. I'd really like to see 20,000, 30,000 would be awesome, but I highly doubt that by the end of 2016. You never know. Maybe something crazy will happen. What's your favorite video game? Okay, so I have a few favorites, but overall my all-time favorite is Super Mario Bros. 3. I also really like Super Mario 3D World as far as newer games go. Super Mario World is definitely up there, and the 2 Mario Galaxy games. But as far as my favorite that's not Mario, that would probably have to be The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. That was a really good game. Where is Kimba? Okay, this is actually a really sad question that I have to answer. So, I don't know how many of you have seen the 2 videos I put up, like, over a year ago at this point, well over a year ago, of my cat Kimba solving the Rubik's Cube, and then solving the 8x8 Rubik's Cube later on. Those videos will be in the description. Yeah, so my cat, she was 17, unfortunately she died this summer on June 22nd, so that's already been a few months. It was really sad, I really miss her, But yeah, I figured I would make a formal announcement because some people have been asking about her lately, so I figured I should mention that. People really like to know when I'm getting a new Pyraminx. I mean, you know this by now, but here are 3 comments in a row asking me if I'm getting the Chi Pyraminx. So, if you haven't seen my unboxing, it's, like, right here, and I'll have a review out pretty soon. That should be, like, my video after this. And what fruit is in Juicy Fruit? I have no idea. That's a mind-blowing question. So yeah, those are all the questions I'm going to answer in this video. If you have any more for me, leave them in the comments of this video, Q&A number 9. But my next video is actually going to be a Q&A with my dad. Now, if you haven't seen the video announcing that, there will be a link here. Wow, I've been linking a lot in this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next video.